Hello! How's everyone doing today? Happy Sunday. I made my own cards yesterday, so I'm going to try to do a reading with them. And if it's not making sense or whatever, then I'll pull the regular tarot. But I worked hard on these yesterday. Alright. Okay. Spirit, please. Oh, this reading is going to be for all signs, collective reading. Kelly from Mystical Madness Healing. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And let's get going. I just saw the Temperance card, which is a really good card. Okay. Holy Spirit, please give me a message for the collective. What do they need to hear? Okay, that one was sticking out. My ears were ringing. Oh, immediately. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Luck, fortune, prosperity, abundance, new cycle. I'm not a good drawer, so that's the Wheel of Fortune. Go play the lottery. Your luck is on your side. Now this could be a new cycle. Your money could be getting better. If things weren't going good with the relationship, maybe they're going to change. There's going to be a new cycle. Like I said, this is a very good card to get right off the bat. All right, Holy Spirit, can you clarify the... Let me try shuffling this way. Can you clarify the Wheel of Fortune for the collective? Nah, I guess I can't shuffle that way. Just want to make sure none fell. Okay. All right, let me go back. Sorry, guys. New deck or new... All right. Holy Spirit, please clarify that one. Scorpio energy. Death energy could be death and rebirth. Sometimes with the Scorpio. A Scorpio could be significant here, or you could have Scorpio in your chart. When I think about Scorpio, I think about North Node, because that's my North Node, Scorpio. So you can either, or South Node, you can either choose to go into your North Node when it comes around, and it doesn't come around very often. I don't know much about it, but I happened to just start reading tarot at the time and found out, like, what I was doing, I was already doing because of my North Node, stuff like that. But the South Node is your shadow side, your unhealed side, the shadow. You can choose to stay in that, or you can get out of that and have a new cycle. Maybe that's why that's coming up. All right, Holy Spirit, please clarify the death energy, the Scorpio. Okay. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Leader, accomplished, abundant, hard work, feeling secure, boss. I wrote 10-10. Wow. Not sure. Let me think about when I write that. I wrote this. This is like a thing that you go down the road, there's a pothole, you fall in. Addiction, I wrote next to it. Just, doesn't mean that somebody else does. This is just why I wrote this card. And then you go down the road, there's a pothole. You go around. Solution. So, this is good. This is because you found the solution. Your mistakes have helped you to grow. You've learned from your mistakes. That's what I'm getting from that card. Okay, so, yeah, 4 across here. And I'm going to clarify them. I can't believe how nice this reading so far. 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Funny that the 10 of Pentacles would come out, and the Wheel of Fortune is luck, prosperity, abundance, in love, in money, everything. It could be a new cycle. And then the 10 of Pentacles. All right. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Spiritual attacks, constant overgiver. Wait a minute. Oh, spiritual attacks constantly over and over. Could have been from a tarot reader. So, this is actually, could be why there's a new cycle. You could have been under spiritual attack if you had a death and rebirth, or if you became a tarot reader or something. That you could have had frenemies, enemies from that. Not, I don't even know if that card was definitely supposed to come out, but it was hanging out. Okay, yeah, and now I'm guided to go here. Clarifying the Scorpio card, which is like a death and rebirth. Walking away from what no longer serves you. So that's, you learned here, from your mistakes, and you're walking away from, could be walking away from Scorpio. Or the South Node, if that resonates with you, if that's your South Node. Okay, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Get your chakras balanced. So obviously you did if you bossed up here. So you could be into Reiki, or you could just be making sure that, your chakras aren't blocked, or throat chakra. Sometimes I'll get a couple of days where I don't even talk, and I'm not used to that. Lately, I feel like my throat chakra is blocked, and that's why I haven't been coming on. But if you haven't, get your chakras balanced. If you don't know what it is, there's meditation that will literally clear your chakras. If you fall asleep to it, that's what I do. I just put it on, and it's actually soothing, puts me to sleep. So I think you did this already. That's why you got the bossed up and the Ten of Pentacles. Hard work. All right. Holy Spirit, clarify the addiction and solution. The solution card, learning from your mistakes there. Please clarify that for me. Okay. All right. So somebody else could have done this to you. This is or somebody else could have had addictions, learned from their mistakes. This card says the 6th house, which is Virgo, and that's relationships. And I just wrote check your birth chart, because that'll really help you. If you when I found out that I was that much Scorpio and Taurus are polar opposite, you people. But they're sister planets. So I'm very similar to one of my friends who's a Scorpio, and we always said, why? And then we learned that's why. So, but this is your 6th house. Just saying, check your birth chart, but your 6th house could have been affected here. With the relationships due to addictions. Or you could be dealing with a Virgo. Or you could be a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. That's why I say check your birth, or your, see where your 6th house is. And if you go into CoStar, they give you your 6th house, and they tell you about it. I remember when I first got my life path number, and read, it said that I was destined for karma. So it must have been because there was already karma in the family, and I did. I had a rough life, but I thought it was I did it. A lot of it was already karma that was there. Okay, this one fell down. We have the seer, shaman. So you could have already known. That could be why you were under spiritual attack here for sure. But there's a new cycle. And this says, universe is loving your high energy. Probably clarifying walking away from what no longer serves you. So you could be getting rewarded for walking away from whoever the Scorpio. I'm also getting like a fiery, maybe Aries, Leo, Sag energy there. This took a lot of strength. This is like a Leo card. This is like taming the lion. You could be dealing with the Leo or have a lot of Leo in your chart also. So we have Leo here, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Holy Spirit, please clarify this 6th house. Oh my God, these fall too much. But the reading is okay. Please clarify the 6th house. Virgo. The relationships. Please clarify the 6th house. Feeling whole, generational wealth, generational abundance, family coming together. That's like the 10 of Cups. That's what I made this for. Wow. When I clarified the 6th house relationships, you're getting the 10 of Cups here. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Alright, I'm just going to stay with the bottom of the deck. And under the seer, the shaman, even if you're not a seer or a shaman, this reading could still be for you. That could just, you know what I mean? That could be for, this could resonate for a bunch, the whole collective. So just take it as it resonates. This card says, there is not one thing lacking within you. You are complete as you are. So if you're feeling lack or a little insecure, others must think that you are complete the way you are, or God, the universe. So you got to look at yourself that way. I know it's hard sometimes. Okay. All right. So, wow. And this is falling. Okay. We got the Scorpio walking away from no longer serves. Universe is loving what you did, your high energy, and there was a heartbreak. You were very lonely and lovesick after this really brought you to your knees. That's what could have had you go into this, finding your gifts here. And with the Strength card and the 10 of Pentacles, get your chakras balanced. I have this one says, God chose you because your heart is so big and he knew you would get the job done. And that's on the Strength card. So I think these are meant to come out this way for you guys, for somebody. Okay, so feeling the whole generational wealth thing, the 10 of Cups here. Same row as the birth chart. Looking into your Akashic records, affecting your dream state, trying to affect your career and getting readings done on you. That could have been this person who kind of went, with the addiction and the solution card and the Virgo. Could have been this Virgo who looked into your Akashic records, maybe got a reading done on you in the past. I just heard, before I started this, it's funny, I just heard this. I just heard that somebody intentionally gave the wrong information to somebody who looked into whoever's birth chart on purpose. They gave the wrong information. And that could have been why your person, thought you were full of bad luck. Or maybe, they were trying to see if you had a separation, something like that. This is what this reader was talking about. This is where I'm getting this from. But it's kind of synchronizing into here. And it's funny, I heard it. I heard a couple things this morning. too. I can't think of it right now. I just heard something on the news that I wanted to share. But so if somebody did do that, there's kind of, you know, there's karma for that, I guess. You're not allowed to do that without somebody's permission, I guess. I've heard readers say that's not. I've never even looked into my Akashic records. I remember the one reader yesterday. I like listening to it sometimes. Just it's like soothing and meditating to me. And one of my favorite readers was like, I don't. She's like, she does the Our Father before her reading, and it was funny. Something divination came up in there, and she's like, I don't even know what divination is. That's me. I am not. I don't know what any black, and I don't want to know what any of the black magic or spells or any of that stuff. I just pray to God. That's what I do. When I manifest, or I just stay in a positive vibration. I would never do a spell. I don't know what a spell is. But I know, learning about them, that they are real and that people's karma could be really bad for messing with people. Well, that's what I'm hearing. So anyways, if somebody did that to you, hopefully that was way in the past. And if it doesn't resonate, don't, just let it fly away. Don't, because I made these, okay? All right, this could have been a Gemini that was doing this to you. Sometimes, and Geminis are twins, but sometimes Geminis can be two-faced, and you don't even know. They'll be stabbing you right behind your back. This also could be swords, communication coming in. Cancer energy, chariot, could be dealing with the Cancer here, or you could be a Cancer. You could have Scorpio, and you could be a cusper. You could have Scorpio and Cancer in your chart. This is falling on the heartbreak card. Cancers are water signs, so that rules the emotions. So that could be all that means right there. Okay, God chose you because your heart is so big. He chose you. When I wrote that because of generational curses. And then the card that comes out wait a minute. Okay, God chose you because your heart is so big. So somebody was going down the rabbit hole. The spells were backfiring. So maybe the person who looked into your Akashic records, or this Gemini, could have been doing the spiritual attacks, and they backfired. So that's what I was just speaking about with the karma. I don't know how the karma is. You'll probably know if you know the person, if they're getting their karma. No, who's going to say I'm going through karma? I do, but not a lot of people are going to admit that. Okay, you anger your enemies with reveal of goodness. So your light, probably, especially if you're a seer or starseed, I don't know why I'm getting like Egyptian vibes. I just wrote something down like that too. Feline starseed. Could be seeing a lot of cats. So, and all these negative cards are like in one whole row. But the Ten of Cups is in there, so this could all be because of that. Because that's like if somebody knows you're, getting this Ten of Cups and all this happiness, they just might not be happy for you. There's some people that just get affected by people's wealth and gifts and stuff like that. I personally don't get it, but I do a little bit. I've had that kind of jealousy, but only when my my self-esteem was down, you know, and I worked on it because I was like, why am I jealous? I've never been jealous of anybody before. I wish everybody good luck and prosperity. You know, I really do. Why would you want to wish other people that I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that person. Okay, clarify this Gemini card. Spirit, please clarify this Gemini card. It could be just, you could have just met this person in the spring. Could be that too. I'm picking up May, June, you know, springtime. Or you met somebody then. Or it could be the person doing the spiritual tax. Right when I ask that on the Gemini card, I get religious factors, spirituality. That it could have been your spirituality that, if they were religious, because I know that's a thing. I was raised Catholic. Just because I'm doing this doesn't mean I'm not still that religion or I've changed at all. If I wasn't guided to do this by God, and that's who I believe in, I wouldn't be doing it. So I'm not going to get into that, but it could have been. It could have freaked somebody out, this Cancer, or that this person you walked away from, like this King of Cups or whatever, could have been real, what's the word I'm looking for? Traditional, like, oh my God, like the Hierophant, you know, kind of like the Hierophant card, like, you know, stuck in their ways, Bible, reading Bible verses, quoting Bible verses, and then turning around and doing spiritual attacks, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Think about that. And tarot readers are getting stuff because people think this is divination and stuff like that. Maybe some people do it that way, but that is not what it is for me. This is the first time that I feel like I ever had a not direct connection, but it made me feel like I could finally put it in God's hands. That's what this did for me. And when you listen, when you go through a hard time and you're listening to this all day, you learn a lot. I didn't see anybody who, there was a couple readers I stayed away from because it was just drama, constant drama, but that's just, and sometimes I even like that, but that wasn't what helped me. So, I don't know why I'm ranting all that, probably because the religious factors. Okay, now we got devil energy on going down the rabbit horn. There's a Capricorn, could be a Capricorn. I did say Earth sign. I mentioned Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this could also be just a, you know, how we did see that one thing about addiction there, you know, going down the hole and then getting the solution. So, this person, wow, 2 times rabbit hole I got here. That the spells were backfiring. Could have been a Capricorn in the devil energy, but that's way in the past. And then I get Aquarius energy. So the Aquarius are highly intuitive. They tend to change their mind sometimes and be fickle. But the Aquarius card is falling on your anger, or you anger your enemies with when you reveal and help other people. Somebody don't like that. Maybe it irritates them because, you know, they have hatred in their heart or whatever. Who knows what it is? Like I said, we can't expect everybody to be good-hearted. If we're good-hearted, we can't expect people to change. Definitely can't change others. And you also, my mom's going through the hardest time of her life. and with the dementia. But wow. I mean, she's blaming people, and she said something yesterday. It was something about having her car taken away, and my life is over. It's ruined. I can't do anything. And I'm like, why? You could take a cab for $5 around the corner. That's the only place you were going. So it's all how you take it. My sister tried to get her hair done. She took it as my sister being bossy. So I understand my mom's going through a hard time, but she's kind of been like that forever and has never wanted to change. Always, but yesterday she was very negative, and I felt like that was not even her acting like that. Like, forget it. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. Okay. Success, love, bossing up, feeling free, leader, gifted. That's like the 9 of Cups. We already know there was jealousy or competition or just insecurities on somebody's part in the past. If they were doing spiritual attacks, they could have been jealous of your gifts, something like that. You could be seeing eagles, hawks. Nate going out in nature will be very significant for you here. Cardinals, rabbits. Again, rabbits. Maybe that's your spirit animal. Take your shoes off if you can. I know it's cold out here right now, but even if you just go walk in nature for a little while, breathe in, breathe out. I look at the sun sometimes. I get a little boost of energy there. So this is just like advice. But I'll pull a couple cards of the tarot just to clarify this reading. But the Tower. Started top of the deck, new cycle, bottom of the deck, Tower. Tower could already been over, and now you got this good fortune, 10 of Pentacles, and all these other great things. The rest of this were just what people did to you possibly, or what signs were involved. But you have alchemized this situation. You're an alchemist. You balanced and controlled your emotions through this whole thing. Or the Tower is what put you on your knees, because I did see a heartbreak card here. That could have brought you to your knees, and you went and you got Reiki. You did Reiki. If you can get an emotion that used to set you off, like this, and I didn't even know I had that kind of anger. 30 years of getting put down, though. I still walk around putting myself down. I do. And I know I'm not. I know I'm good. I know I like myself now. I'm not going to lie, but I do put myself down, and I think it's PTSD. Like, I feel like I wasn't affected, but every day for 30 years, I was called dumb, stupid, something. So that used to make that set me off anger-wise. Didn't even know how to speak to people. Or this last relationship I was in, people are saying the guy misjudged you. I wasn't even healed. So that's why, that's why he probably misjudged me. So this was me before that relationship. Well, not the tarot reading, but this has always been in our family. My Nana was really spiritual, even though she was Catholic. She, with the candles and the crystals and stuff like that. Shots fired. True crime. Maliciousness. So, yeah. There was something in the past, but you're highly intuitive here. This is kind of like the High Priestess card. Alright, let me pull just a couple oracle cards. Yeah, I'm going to do oracles, because I think this reading was amazing. Because it started with the new cycle and it ended with the Tower, meaning it's already over. And you're getting your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups, your 9 of Cups. You got your chakras balanced. The universe is on your side. Got another Courage card here. So that, I just telling you because I want you to know how strong you were here. That looks like Wonder Woman, doesn't it? Linda Carter. Maybe that's on purpose. More birds. Courage in the face of conflict. Love it. Okay, this is like an energy thing. This is, I always thought like this growing up, like you would think if somebody in the phone would ring. But it is so true. We are all connected here. We are all connected. This is a number 7 card. That's a very divine number and also a good luck number. And you have a lot of good luck here. But this is like saying that we are all connected, our energy. All of us are connected. And when I think of that, and then you think of like people who do get jealous or vindictive or, malicious on TV, the news and stuff like that, we're all connected. We should all try to be one. Be open to enchantment. Ooh, okay. And you got the deer. The deer is very strong. It's very spiritual. And that's actually a buck. So that's like the emperor of the woods. Be open to enchantment. 17 card. Wow. Another. So if you're going to play the lottery, do something with 7s and 10s. Because that's what I see a lot of here. 10, the number 10, number 10, number 7, number 17, 33, 14. Okay. All right, where are you heading? I didn't even shuffle these. What direction are you going to go in with this new cycle? So get a plan. Before you do anything, and this 10 is completion. That's why it's asking, probably, because that's a completion. Where are you heading now? It's got a question mark. Broken down to a 2 is divine intervention. See, your light does, because you have a very high energy. Burning with life's passion. 26. 26 is very significant in my life. It is somebody's birthday, but it isn't that. That number comes up on the clock. I see it everywhere. 26, 25, 52, 53. That breaks down to a 2 also. So anyways, this is like another Leo card, but this is passion, creativity. So you could be doing some kind of passion project here, birthing a project, but you got a lot of passion and energy here. Okay, letting go of what no longer serves you. You already got that card in here too. Walking away from right here. No longer serves you, and this is emotional release and balance. Look how free she is. Oh, that's the Empress, kind of. Yeah, because look at, she's got the birthing, like a mom, the stomach, like the Empress, Emotional release. So these cards are clarifying the same cards you got here. All is as it should be. So your intuition is spot on. So if you're wondering about something, you're probably right. Trust. You put trust up. We got another rabbit here. Wow. Rabbits are produced at a very rapid rate. So you could have done something very quickly here. Or that tower happening very quickly. She's literally holding fire in her hand because she's trusting in the universe. that she won't get burned. You know what I mean? That's why you got to let go of that control. Bright future. This is going to be the last one because it's beautiful, this reading. You started with the new cycle and you ended with the Tower. And this says the darkest hour is just before the dawn. So it's like over. You got a bright future ahead of you. Okay? And again, another strength card. Know your strength. This is saying know your strength. You know, maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit how strong you were here to get through this. I said I was done, but they just kept going. I have to show you this one. Because all this sounded like this to me too. The life purpose card. So this could be your life purpose. We got the shaman. We got the seer. That could have been why you had those spiritual attacks. Manifest your dreams. You are a powerful manifester. You probably don't even know you're manifesting. So say you're thinking about like your mom like crazy and then boom, she calls. Or you call her and she's crying. That's manifesting. Like, how do you get a pizza? You manifest it. You're not getting, the pizza's not coming to you. It might get delivered to you, but you had to order it. You had to manifest it. That's the same way you manifest wealth in a high vibe. 22 breaks down to an 11. So that's a very divine, this is divine intervention. This is probably divine intervention here. Serenity. This is your gift, I bet, just to be at peace after what you've been through here. Be calm. 31, don't break down, right? To anything? No. Well, I mean, a 1. Inspiration. So, you're doing something very inspiring. Spiritual insight. Sacredness. We knew that. Fairy tales and myths. And one more. Forgiveness. You're a free spirit. I keep saying one more, but this is my favorite card in the whole deck because that's me. Be your own person. I think a lot of people think I'm weird, but it's just because I do whatever comes into my mind. You know what I mean? I'll be doing one whole project and I'll walk away from it and go to another. And I don't even know why sometimes. And I used to down myself, and now I'm like, oh, you're a multitasker. As long as you're doing a little bit of everything and you're not doing nothing wrong. So you can be very free-spirited, hippie-like, unique, quirky. And again, we got a nature card. So, guys, I hope this helped. I'd appreciate a thumbs up if you would. If you liked it. And have a great day.